Hi, what if it works out? What if the thing that we fear doing the most works out? What if it gets better? The thing that we humans were never given is the ability to see the future of how things will work out for our good. And because of life circumstances and what we have gone through and the experience that we have gone through, we always think about the worst case scenario, the things that could happen that will be bad or will be against what we hope for. But why don't we think about the best that will happen? Why don't we think about the best case scenario? We always think about the worst case scenario. Me, I can tell you about my thoughts, and most times it goes towards the worst that will happen. Then I try to strategize and see how I can avoid it, and what I will end up doing is not doing anything at all and not work towards the goals that I have set, because I'm like, the odds are against me. But what if it works out? What if I train my mind to think of the good things that could happen, not the bad things? What if I fantasize the future that I hope for myself? What if I think that it will work out for good? What if I think that even though the flows will come and the valleys will come, the downfall will come, but then again, I'll still climb up and I'll reach that goal that I want to? What if I learn to persevere and be determined and hope against hope that things will work out for my good? As I was thinking about starting the podcast, I was thinking of all the things that are against me, the odds that are against me. I do not have the proper equipment. I don't think I have the knowledge or the confidence or the courage to do it. But then again, what if it works out? No one knows everything. We've all lived this world once. And to my advantage, I have God. Like, He's given me a vision, and I'm sure He will make it come to pass. So what if it works out for good? What if it works out for good? What if the best case scenario happens this time? I have a past collection of failures, things that I started but did not work out. But then again, that does not mean that the next thing will not work out. I think of all the great people in this world that have accomplished something great. They always had something that did not work out. They tried something and did not work out. And it's part of life. You try, you fail, you try, you fail, but eventually you'll get good at something. And all the times you have tried it is you acquiring skills that you will never have if you didn't go through all that you went through. Because at the end of it all of that works together for our good. Because as Romans 8 will tell us, all things work together for good for those who love the Lord. In Psalms 31 verse 24, it is written, "Be strong and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for the Lord." So that as I'm starting something new, I should have that courage, that strength that comes from the Lord. Knowing that He is with me. He has commanded me. He has said it in words. He has encouraged me to be strong. Also in Psalms 32 verse 8, it says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you." This is God speaking to His people. That He will instruct us. He will teach us in the way that we should go. And if you have walked a mile with God, or you have had a journey with Him, you know that He tells you the next step. He tells you the next step, not the whole picture, because someone said that if He showed you the whole picture, we'll all want to back out and do nothing and just stay still at where we are at. But then He'll give us instruction for each moment, for each stage for each step of life. He'll give us instruction of what to do next. And sometimes we fail and we think, oh, that was a waste. But then again, it was not a waste. It was all acquiring information, acquiring knowledge, acquiring skills that we would never had if we never went through that road. I'm thinking of the life of Joseph. He was sold. First of all, he was betrayed by his brothers. They tried to kill him. Then they sold him off to be a slave. Then they forgot about him and convinced his father that he was dead. He became a slave. He lived under Potiphar. He was still an exalted slave in some way. He was the Potiphar's wife lied about him, and he was thrown to jail. He stayed there for a long time. He helped one of the prisoners to get back to his position. He was forgotten for 2 years. Then eventually he became second to Pharaoh. all those things that happened helped Joseph develop some kind of skill, some kind of knowledge that he would be able to sit at the right hand of Pharaoh and become the vice president of Egypt, and eventually saving people from famine, many people from many nations, including his own family, from famine, and helping them find food. Like, nothing is waste, nothing is a mistake. And eventually something good will happen. So what if it happens, the bad things happen, but then again, out of all that, something good will happen? You know, Isaiah 41:10, God says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This is God speaking to Isaiah and also to us, to fear not. You'll go down, but you'll get up. It's part of growing, part of life. No one's life is smooth. Even those who think they have everything, trust me, there is something they do not have and they wish they had. So let us not walk in fear, for God is with us. Let us not be dismayed, because God is our God. He will strengthen us, will help us, will uphold us with his righteous right hand. That is the promise that he made, and it is for us to claim it and live by it, like we are sons and daughters of the Most High God, who is with us, who will show us the way to go, who will direct our paths, who will cause us to get to the place that we want to go. I remember Isaac in Genesis chapter 26, where everybody was fleeing the land of Canaan because of the famine that was there, but God told him to stay there. He will be with him. And against all odds, because God was with him, he reaped 100-fold. And we are told that he became rich, and then he acquired more and more, and he became wealthy. He had flocks, he had herds, he had servants. He became the richest man in that land, to the point that the Philistines were jealous of him, and they kicked him out of that place because he was more blessed and more favored and acquired more wealth than them. So they were afraid of him and also jealous of him. They kicked him out. So what if he just thought like every other person to go down to Egypt and not stay in the land of famine, because in the natural it was not meant to work out. It could not work out because of the famine. But he obeyed the voice of God and stayed there, and God blessed him. When time for planting came, he planted and he reaped. He reaped 100-fold, and he became rich and he became wealthy. So what if it works out? If it is a God's direction for you to do what you are doing, trust that he will provide what you need where you are at. Even if the odds are against you, what if it works out? We don't know the future. He knows the future. No? So as you plan for your next move, your next adventure, your next venture, your next goals, and your ambitions, whatever you want to achieve, try to think about the best case scenario and dwell on that, so that even if the bad things happen, you have the best case scenario already implanted in your mind, so that it encourages you to move on, because you have a goal that I have to get to this place, and I have been promised by God that he will help me, he will strengthen me, he will uphold me with his righteous right hand. I have that promise. So I will hold God to that promise, that he will make it come to pass and he will make it happen. That as long as I live, I will declare what Psalms 27 verse 13 says. I believe that I shall look upon the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. That is what I hold on to day to day. When I get discouraged, I hold on to that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, not the land of the dead. I'm not dying for things to happen. I will experience that blessing when I am alive. Whilst I live, I will experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I will not wait for the next generation to come. It is good when the next generation come, but I too want to experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. So I'll think about the best case scenario. I will wire my mind to, when I think about an idea, I think about the best case scenario. Of course, it's good to strategize and think of the odds that could come and prepare for it. But then again, you are assured that something bad will happen, because Jesus also said that in this world we'll have trouble. It is assured that it will come. But I should also look at the goodness of the Lord that will come. I will see that in Jesus' name. So rewire your mind to think of the good outcome, the positive outcome, the best case scenario, not always the worst case scenario. And probably, you'll have more courage to venture out and seek and knock and find and search, because God is with us. He is with us. If He has given you the vision, trust me, He will bring it to completion. His word does not go back void. His word does not go back void. He will bring it into completion if it is from the Lord. So that's what I have for this episode for today. My name is Cecilia Nyango. I'm just starting out, and I pray you have been blessed. Grace and peace. Until next time.